John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and today I have an exciting video. As you know, back on November the 4th, Big J, Radio Geek, and Byron Kennedy and myself all attended the Case Knife event at Ossian, Indiana. And at the event, of course, I was going to buy a case knife, and I have been wanting a Case Sodbuster Jr. and with bone covers. As you can see right here, this is the actual knife, and I had showed that in a previous video. Well, I bought that knife on the 4th and used it the whole next week. And first of all, I checked it at the event, and of course, with all the excitement and everything, I probably didn't check it as thoroughly as I probably should have. I know I probably should have checked it more, but when I got home, I noticed a little bit of blade play. I thought, well, I could probably live with that. I also noticed some gapping along the back spring, and I wasn't overly concerned with it at the time. I was a little bit, it's like, I should have checked this more. They only had 2 of these, but so anyway, so I thought, well, I'll live with it. I think I'll be fine. But throughout that next week, the blade play got worse. The spreading between the pins, the gapping got worse. So I decided on the 10th, I believe it was, of November, I contacted Case and I said, hey, I've got a problem, I contacted them on their website. They have a form, an email form, contact form. So I did that. We went off for our weekend activities, and I got back Monday, and I got an email from Case saying that first of all, you have to send photos, and I'll insert a couple photos right here to show you what the knife looked like and what I sent to Case as far as photos. And then they sent me an email back and said, hey, after our evaluation of your knife and the photos only, we feel this is covered under warranty, which I figured it probably would. And they gave me instructions on how to send the knife to them for repair or replacement. So I filled out the form, and they received the knife on the 17th of November. So on the 17th of November, they received the knife, and they said, yes, it'll either be covered under warranty, and it will be covered under warranty, it'll be repaired, replaced, or we will give you an e-gift card for our website. I was like, well, okay, cool. I really hope it isn't the e-gift card. I hope they can replace or repair my knife, because that's the one I wanted, and they didn't have anything like that on their website. So I didn't think that was a very good option for me personally, but I could probably have figured it out. So, and I'm sure it would have been close to the value of the knife at the time. So pretty prompt, communication from Case that way. So they said it would be, I think, 2 to 4 weeks, and maybe delayed due to holidays. I was like, okay, that's fine. But then the next thing I knew, I didn't get any other communication from Case. I didn't email them anymore because, it was just on the 17th that they received it of November. But here in the mail on December the 2nd, so what is that, a couple weeks, I think, with a holiday in between, it was about 2 to 3 weeks with a holiday in between, I get my freshly warranted Case knife back. And I have to say, they did a great job. Now, let's take a look at this. So, I'll have some pictures of before, but I don't see an appreciable amount of gapping. Now, maybe right in there, just a tiny bit, if you're going to be picky, but they had it very nicely cleaned up. It came with, well, it was first of all in a very well padded envelope. It was an envelope, but it was double walled and very secure. It was wrapped in this tissue paper. And then along with it, I got this note from Case. Please remember to clean and oil your knife frequently. We appreciate your business. And phone number and an email address there, of course. And the product paperwork. So this is like how to care for your knife and various things like that. I did not send them the box because I didn't want to risk the box being messed up. So I just wrapped it in bubble wrap or something. But yeah, so it's back. And so the main issue was gapping back to the knife. Now I will say that the spring is a tad bit proud right up here. Just a tad bit. I mean, you can kind of feel it, but I think I can live with that. No blade play. I mean, this thing was sloppy, really sloppy. It is solid as can be. Good snap. It is just a little to the pile side, but it's not rubbing. The blade centering was perfect on it before, but it is just a little bit off. I will take that over the sloppiness of before. My blade, I think this is actually my same blade. And my theory is, I got no information on what they did, but what I think they did is repin this. So I think they took this knife apart and repinned it, because this is the same blade. There's a little imperfection in the blade up here, and it's still there. So I think this is my same blade. And so I would have to say that I'm very satisfied with the warranty experience with Case. And I just wanted to show you and give you an update. Now, what was also cool this past week, I was also contacted by Buck because back in August, I sent my Buck 55, the one I got at a pawn shop in a trade. I sent it to Buck for a spot treatment and for a replacement blade. So I'll be giving you an update on that, but I got an email saying that that my knife was on its way. So that's very exciting too. And so I'll have a separate video on that. I just wanted to give you an update on this. I'm very pleased with Case's response, their promptness, and the condition of my knife upon its return. So thank you all for watching.